What's up, guys? My name is Adrian from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 4. So last time was a mainly RWBY team episode where it followed RWBY, Nora, Blake, Weiss, the Invisible Girl, and Penny. I think her name is May. I'm pretty sure the Invisible Girl is named May. But they were trying to infiltrate the Atlas base, military base, in order to gain control of the Amity Coliseum, which I think they succeeded.
But at what cost?
The Ace Ops stole one of the swords from Penny, and what I'm thinking is Weiss is going to either make another Penny robot or reverse engineer it to take control of Penny in some sort of way. And I think it might go towards Ironwood's plan a little bit, being like, oh yeah, we can control Penny now with the maiden powers. But I feel like eventually it's going to go in Watts's way, to where the Penny is just going to follow Watts and attack Ironwood. Because, you know, it's Watts. He's going to have to betray Ironwood eventually, right? And then we still haven't gotten anything from Yang's side after Oscar got taken by the Wolf Grimm type deal. And I think that's about it. So what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting more of a Yang's team focused this episode, because they focused on RWBY's team all of last episode. So just to like even it out, I guess. Are they gonna get Oscar back? I don't think so. I think Oscar's gonna eventually make it to where Salem's at. But I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards. I don't. And if that's the case, if Salem does get Oscar and somehow gets Ozpin to explain to her how to activate Jin, I want to know what her question is. Like, if she has a question, what is her question going to be? Like, where the other things or artifacts, or maybe just ask, where is the relic in not Atlas, not Haven, not Mantle? What the freak? I can't believe I'm blanking on its name right now. Whatever, it's cool. But without further ado, let's get straight on into this. Make sure to support the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and gosh, almost broke my chair. Jeez. We say goodbye to all the things we love. Veil. There we go. My goodness gracious. I love that part where Emerald's just like, hey, how's it going? And Cinder's just like, ah, my hand. Good times all around.
You should have seen the look on Joanna's face. I don't think she'd ever lost a fight before that. At least, not fair and square.
Oh no, stop with that sound.
Tough crowd tonight. Guess Ironwood should have paid for better cell block entertainment. And he smiles.
Well, I'm about to say Crow to
Hey, it's your
smile?
game. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry for what happened. It wasn't your fault.
It was, though. I made a deal with the darkness, and he paid the price. It was hard
Well.
so fast, but Clover wouldn't let up. Could have worked together against Tyrion if Clover just... But the thing that really stings, for the first time in a while, I thought, maybe I could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated.
Yep, yep.
And now, it just feels like a childish dream. Gone, like everybody else.
Believe it or not, I know a little of what that's like. When people are worried you're gonna sniff out their secrets, they tend to push you away. It makes a real connection difficult.
I never thought of it that way.
You don't get to keep that.
I didn't kill him.
You keep saying that. But it was your weapon covered in his blood.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Aesop. You should know better.
If you really want to know what happened, Mohawk, why not open the cell and take my hand?
If I open this cell, it won't be to shake hands.
Yeah, because you don't care about the truth. You just want someone to be mad at.
True, true. It makes
Even
sense.
taking an honest look at what side you're on.
Air? What are you doing?
Is she gonna open it?
Nothing.
I feel.
Well, that was almost exciting.
Is Harriet gonna be like the one that? What's the thing? Like goes over to the other side?
It's going to lose us in these mountains.
I don't know. She seemed like the least person, but I mean, that kind of shows she has the willingness to learn the truth.
Wait, hold on. Ren, going to get you up there.
Okay. Oh, maybe his weapon enhancement has some uses. Ooh.
Okay, not as nice.
Oh gosh, this looks like a video game level.
Not much of a choice.
Ooh, oh gosh, oh. Oh yeah, we got some Star Wars racing right now. Gotta get that ramp. Hey, okay, that's just no fair. It's nice camera angles. Stay. Okay. Sean almost making it look clean. They were like, oh, we can't just have a portable shield. We gotta have some uses for it. Make it to a ramp. Not the bike. Okay, smart. I mean, Jean could probably like use his shield to like maybe how he does his landing strategy. That's a no-no. Oh, hey.
Oh, you've picked a fine time to...
Not another word. We're coming in.
Yes.
Things are already bad enough after what you did to Father. Now you want us to harbor fugitives too? Our family has a reputation.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff, and Mother locked herself in her room.
Maybe you haven't figured out what's going on, Whitley, but we're busy trying to save Atlas. Look, our friend is hurt. We just need a place to lay low while she rests, and then we'll be out of your way.
Fine. What do you expect me to do then?
Oh, he's asking for help?
Go to your room.
Never mind.
This way.
Maybe he wanted to help. Maybe he was just like asking for some confirmation.
I hope everyone's doing all right.
If you're worried about Yang, you could always try calling her.
That's the thing. I did.
I repeat, if anybody can hear me.
Great, they're in the middle of the tundra.
We need transport back to Mantle.
Oh, what are they gonna find? They're gonna find something.
Get out of this weather before the cold drops her ores completely. How much farther to the outpost? Ren, how much?
I don't know.
I thought you said you saw it when you were up in the air.
I did. Before I had to cut myself loose to help you guys.
Yeah, you've brought that up a couple times now. Something you need to say?
Not really. Wouldn't want to waste any more time.
You can talk while walking. Hello? You're not wasting.
Hey, what is your deal?
We would like to know.
About it.
Well, I'm sorry things aren't going smoothly enough for you.
Guys, they're not going smoothly at all.
I hate to break it to you, but that's part of being a huntsman.
Are you kidding? We don't know the first thing about being huntsmen. We clearly weren't ready.
Guys, stop it!
Were we not ready when we saved Haven? When we took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly. But if we'd done nothing, things would be even worse than they are now.
How could they possibly be worse? We are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
We've got the Maiden.
And by keeping her from opening the vault for Ironwood, we're just trapping the whole city for Salem. People are going to die because of us.
So what, we should just give Ironwood what he wants? Abandon Mantle? You think Atlas is still going to be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know, but these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have no idea what we're doing.
Okay, both of you, cut it out.
I'm just saying what nobody else wants to. We're in way over our heads. Ruby is barely more than a kid. I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere.
Ren,
You cheated your way into Beacon!
You don't think we should be huntsmen? Fine. But I'm getting out of the cult. Still got a job to do.
Seriously, is your goal just to push everyone away?
Oscar,
Oh. Oh no.
don't panic. We're going to be okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna be okay. You're in. No.
Lost Ozma. Found at last.
You're not gonna be okay, sir.
So small.
Oh,
this
that's
host
funny.
of yours. It's a wonder my hound didn't break you.
Wow, the hound looks adorable now.
It's been how many years since we saw each other like this, face to face? And nothing to say?
I'm sorry the reunion isn't living up to your expectations.
You can pretend, boy. But you're not fully him. Not yet, at least. Well, perhaps you and I can have a better working relationship. Oscar, was it? The beacon relic.
Beacon.
My forces
Oh my,
have been unable to
I'm so
locate the
stupid.
relic beneath the school. If I know my Ozma, he has used some means of deception to hide its location
Absolutely.
differently than the others. I need to know where it is.
That's not something I know about.
Of course. You would keep that one guarded as long as possible. How about something easier then?
The lamp?
The password for the lamp.
The lamp is all out of questions.
Lies come out of you so easily. Like-minded souls indeed. One of you is going to tell me what you know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma. Either way, I'll finally have the relic.
I won't tell you anything.
Hazel? Wait.
Oh!
Was for Haven Academy.
That was for my sister.
Everything that follows will be for my sister.
Show
Your
me
Grace,
like you hate me, but you love me.
What
That's all I think about.
is that?
An experiment. So far, I am pleased with the results. Did you need something, Cinder?
Yes, I want to search for the Winter Maiden. I think...
Do you hear that, my pet? She thinks. She wants. As if she's done something that warrants me caring about either of those things.
I mean, she brought the lamp.
We're just sitting and waiting. Without the Maiden power, the Vault means nothing. Let me claim it for you.
I will tell you when and where you are needed.
But Your Grace...
I'd like to think I have shown a great deal of patience over my many years walking Remnant.
Yes.
But I do hate repeating myself. You will remain here. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Keep on repeating that to yourself. Make your head get smaller.
I know what she said. I just want to check on something.
Oh gosh.
Before anyone realizes.
No. Yeah, here we go. The death of Cinder.
I want to see if anything is still going on at Amity Coliseum. Salem doesn't know those children.
Oh.
They wouldn't just abandon
no.
a misguided attempt to save the world.
If she doesn't want to, I'll come. I've been working on my semblance. I can help. I won't tell anybody.
Emerald,
How much did you overhear?
I get you. I really do. But you just gotta stop. Like, I don't know.
You're right, Ren. I did cheat my way into Beacon. And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake. You've got people around you too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel. Trust me.
If anyone cares, I found a part to fix the bike.
How?
So, yay! Good news. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he said that to you. I know you've had to work hard to get here, Jean.
We're all under a lot of stress.
I don't know.
used to push people away too.
Yeah, you did.
Do you think she thinks less of me for not helping out with Amity?
Ruby is your sister.
No, she's not gonna
always
think
going to
less
love
of you.
even
What?
if you disagree with each other.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Ruby.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I need to get some sleep.
Hold on. Yeah, she meant Ruby.
Go
Huh.
on. I'll make sure Ren doesn't brood himself to death out in the cold.
Thanks. I just have a bad feeling.
Don't say that.
Things
We
always seem to get
we know
worse
from
before they get
Karth.
better.
This is what I'm saying. They're gonna zoom into something that's worse. Don't tell me there's something underneath the ice. No. Alright. I'm trying to go through it as quick as possible. So in the beginning we had the scene with Crow, Robin, and Harriet. So like I said before, I have a feeling that Harriet might be the one that actually changed sides. Like at first I thought it was the why am I forgetting his name? The dog dude, because of how like sympathetic he's always been with like the RWBY team and stuff like that. But as with like a dog, you say like he's loyal to his master, aka Ironwood. We have the failed attempt from the Team Yang to try to save Oscar. I felt like this like design was pretty cool. It seemed like a video game level, something like you see in Star Wars, like Star Wars Racing. Remember playing that game in the 64? Good game. It seemed like in this, I wouldn't say a fight, but in this like chase scene alone, it showed more about Jean's adaptability than anybody else's, where he used sort of his shield to boost Ren up, and then his deployable shield to create a ramp for him and Yang. So it showed a little bit more of him, or his resourcefulness compared to the others. Team RWBY, they barely showed Team RWBY, but they showed that they went to to Weiss's estate, or the Schnee estate, I guess you could say, Whitley's estate now, because I think he's the main dude of the household, to hide, so that Nora can recover and so on and so forth. So here's another sense of where Whitley just seems misguided, because he automatically accuses Weiss for, you've already done this to father, now you're bringing the refugees and things like that. He's focused more on the reputation of the Schnees rather than like what's actually going on in Atlas. But then like once he's told like what's going on, what you should be prioritizing and stuff like that, he's like, all right, how should I help? Like, what should I do? Even though it sounded sort of ill-willed, malice. I don't know exactly the way to put it. I feel as though he still wanted to ask if he could do anything, and Weiss just said, "Go to your room." So I don't know. I feel like that was the wrong thing to say from Weiss's point of view. Maybe she could have had him do something little. I don't know, make him feel like he's helping. I feel as though that's what Whitley needs, is to feel special in the eyes of Weiss rather than in the eyes of the mom or the dad. And then we get sort of the mindset of what Rin has been feeling these past 2 volumes, basically. And I don't know. He's not wrong. He's not particularly wrong. He has like overstepped in some aspects, yes. But if you take the generalistic things of what he said, he's not particularly wrong. He, at least from what I got, what he was explaining, is that these decisions that we have made this whole time are not our decisions to make. Like, we are not capable of making these decisions, so he feels as though we should stop making these decisions. And it does sort of make sense. It's the same feeling I got with for any of you guys who played the Telltale game of The Walking Dead season 2, where they focused on when they focused on the little girl as like the main protagonist. And one of the criticisms of that game was that there was like multiple different adults that was in the survival group, but they made the little girl kind of like the main decision person, as if like the adults had no leadership qualities, and it kind of made the story feel kind of off, because why would adults look to a little girl to make the survival decisions? It just seemed unreal, I guess you could say. And this is kind of where you can look at the story and compare them to. It's like he basically said Ruby is still a kid, right? I believe she's 16 right now, 16, 17. I believe she was 15 when she started. But right, so Ruby, who was sort of the leader for all of Volume 7, is a 16-year-old girl who doesn't know what it is to be a huntress, who's only had experience in Beacon for like 2 years or so, and is just learning about, all the relics and stuff like that. And Ren feels as though that she shouldn't be the main decider of things, because she doesn't know as much as adults like Ironwood, Crow, Ozpin, all the bigger people. So I feel like Ren's biggest thing is like, hey, we need to stop acting as we are the main characters of the story, because we know nothing as the main characters. Therefore, we should put the main character role on the people who have experience, who have dealt with this, who do seem like the main character type potentials. Does that make sense? And he is right. He is right that Ruby's still sort of a kid compared to everybody else, and then that Jean kind of cheated his way into Beacon. So he's sort of right, and like I definitely understand where he's coming from. If you put yourself into his point of view, like if you take yourself out of the point of view as the viewer, because you know that the RWBY squad is the main characters, that that the main characters because their names on the title and stuff like that, so you know that they are the main characters. But if you are a character inside the show, you don't know that, right? To you, the RWBY team just seems like people who are teenagers who just got their hunting license because of the scenario and don't know exactly what they're doing. So it would make sense as to Ren being like, hey, we need to stop making these decisions, because our decision that we're making right now is putting a lot of people in danger. Probably could kill a lot of people. So, I mean, I don't know. And then, Oscar. This is the part where I really feel bad for Oscar. Like, I felt bad for Oscar in the beginning, because he was going to merge with Ozpin and he had no control over it. And I was like, oh, that sucks, right? As one would feel if you had another person merging with you. But this in particular is like, ooh, man, this like really sucks, because like Oscar did not want any of this, right? He was just a farm boy, and now he's getting beaten up by Salem and Hazel, who did not look like he was pulling any punches. Like, he was going all out. And Oscar, who has just, I don't know how you say, like he just figured out his aura like a couple of volumes ago, so it's not like super strong. So I mean, how long is it going to take for his aura to just completely be depleted? I feel like Oscar is definitely going to change after this, and not for the better. So I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to say anything? I don't think so. And then, okay, the thing with Cinder, I think Cinder is definitely going to be the undoing of what Salem is trying to do here in Atlas. Part of me thinks that Cinder is going to die in this battle of Atlas, because if it's not RWBY or any of them that kind of like defeats her, and I don't think they're going to kill her, but I definitely feel as though Cinder is going to do something that makes Sam so mad that Sam's just like, brah, done. You're gonna end her. I definitely think Salem will have no problem ending Cinder, or at least putting her into a state where Cinder can't think on her own. Does it make sense? I don't know. I just feel like the only thing that's keeping Cinder alive right now is that she has the maiden powers. That's it. That's the only thing. And I feel as though Salem could probably just put that into someone else. I mean, it's not hard. Put that into Neo, whatever, or Emerald. I don't know. Can Salem become a maiden? I don't know. Shoot, why not? All I'm saying is that Cinder is going to Amity Coliseum, and we know Team RWBY is most likely headed to Amity Coliseum after the whole Schnee estate debacle thing. So we might get a RWBY Cinder fight, and then Neo. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard fight for Team RWBY if they have Neo and Emerald. They have Neo who just like manipulates things and makes things seem something that they're not, and they have Emerald who basically does the same thing but just messes with people's minds. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Emerald, I really feel bad for Emerald. Emerald is like, I don't know, the best way to put it is Emerald's a simp for Cinder. It's like the easiest way to put it. Like Emerald, I don't know. Part of me felt like Emerald was gonna be one of those characters that move over to the good side, because their faces when they were in like Salem's world area, whatever. But now I just feel like she's just so like in love with Cinder that that's going to be her undoing. Is that her love for Cinder is going to get her killed in a sense. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are going to die. Now we end off on this whole ice thing, the whole Arctic ice thing. I don't like. Part of me feels as though this ice creature is going to have no significance other than the fact that it might have a good fight scene. It would be fine if the fight scene is like that epic, but if it's not that epic, then it has to have like some sort of learning curve, probably for Rin. So what's going to happen next time? Next time, I'm guessing it's going to focus on maybe Team RWBY. Nora up to health. Maybe going to Amity. I don't think it's gonna go super heavily into them going to Amity, because I feel as though a whole like Cinder fight is going to happen later on in the volume. I mean, we could have like part of it being Team RWBY and then part of it being Team Yang, with the maybe talking together, seeing what they're going to do, and then maybe fighting the Grim that's underneath the ice. It just seems like there's different branches that are going off, and we need to find some like connection towards them. But anyways, that was my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 4. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.